The frame. Everybody has heard of it, but does everybody get it? Do you really need it? Well, it depends. Do you really want to stand out on the dance floor in a positive way or be forgettable like some of the crowd? The frame is very important. You need it in order to dance in sync with the other person and have a great experience. The frame consists of two things: the distance and the physical connection. You need to keep in mind that between us there is a string, an invisible string, that is connected from my chest to her chest, and if I go way too close to her, the string will sag, or if I go way too far away, the string will snap. Okay, imagine that the string is something like this. This is just a loop band. So if I go way too close to her and she to me, then the band loses its tension. If I go way too far away, this band will have too much tension. So you always need to find the perfect distance to your partner. So if I go back, she needs to come back with me in order to keep the same tension on the band. If she comes way too close, then the band loses in tension and the band will fall away. The same thing happens then if I want to lead her backwards. Go back, please, with your upper body. See, now the band has way too much tension. Now, of course, I need to be closer to her. Now, the next thing is the connection, the physical connection. And usually we try to have connection where? Exactly. Why do we need to have connection on the elbows? Because it's a way to lead the partner without using any force. And this is like the part that our partner can understand most of the leading. We try that our elbows almost connect here, and we always try to have contact at the elbow. So I, as a leader, I place my arms around her. Just imagine that you're hugging somebody, but just don't get too close because it's not going to be that easy to dance. And at the same time, you need to have a little bit of tension. So imagine that you have a bar and you want to break it. Yes? So this holds for both. So we come here, we have connection at the shoulder level. Let's try it just from the other side. So here you have the connection, and where the palms end is not that crucial because everybody has a little bit of a different anatomy. The palms are going to be in a different position. So always keep the elbows close to each other. And just for demonstration purposes, I can just do a side wave, a body roll, and rotate. That's just a way to do it. And the distance between us always stays the same. The frame, what we showed, is in a closed position. So the closed position is when we both face each other and we kind of hug with both arms. Now we have two other. Let me show it from this way. So this is the social frame, also the semi-open, where the connection continues to be at the elbow level. And here we have a slight tension. And we can also do the same thing here. This is the second frame position, and the third one is the open position. That might be the most difficult one because you need to have tension over the elbows. If the elbows are way too soft, like spaghetti, she will not really understand how it's done. So you need to, again, have your lats engaged and your elbows slightly locked and have a little bit of tension, meaning a slight push from both sides. Yes? And now we can also do the same thing. Now, these were the three different frames in the face-to-face position. Now we can have the shadow position, which is, for example, the leader is in the front, the follower is in the back, and the principle is the same. We're still in the open frame, but in the shadow position. So as before, yeah, please keep them like this. She has slightly locked elbows, a little bit of tension there, and she pushes. Now, in this case, I will also need to push slightly towards in. So I'm pushing inside. And like this, we can still have this. The same applies when the follower is in the front. Same as the open frame. Here we have the slight tension, and we can do the same leading. Now we will do the demo with a different frame position.
Cosas, la verdad todo, quitarte esa inseguridad, mi necesidad. Es darte un par de besitos, es bailar contigo un ratito, es decir que loquito me tienes, es decir a qué huele. Huele rico al bailar, eres perfecta al despertarse. Ay, procura seducirla mucho hasta que se dio. Flaca, vos sos hermosa y te mereces todo. Amarte es mi necesidad, mi necesidad. De ti me gustan cosas, la verdad todo. Quitarte esa inseguridad es mi necesidad. Sebas Garreta, mami. Dímelo, Husky. Díselo, Alex. Si supiera todo lo que yo le reza,
So that was it concerning the information about the frame. Always keep in mind the tension that you have with your partner. You always need to have a tension, but that does not mean that you need to be like super stiff. I know it is a subtle difference, but if you understand how you do it, then you will be able to dance with everybody. And of course, you will give a really nice feeling to the follower. The same applies for the follower to the leader, because if you don't have the tension, the spaghetti arms, or you're way too, how's it called?
Too stiff?
If you're way too stiff, then it's not gonna be comfortable for the other person, for the leader in this case. And the next thing is the distance. Just always keep in mind in the face-to-face position that the elbows lie over the elbows of the other person, and you always need to have contact. It's not like pressing something down if you're a follower, but how does it feel for you?
Also important for the follower to always keep the frame, not only expect the leader to keep the frame, but also the follower. And it feels like tension, but not too much to not press you down, but to keep the frame.
Exactly. So keep this in mind, and the distance. And then once you feel comfortable in the face-to-face position, then you can change, go in the shadow position, which are more challenging, and then switch positions and try to do a side wave, for example, or a body roll, body wave. You can combine all these things. Your favorite dancers can do that, and this is why they can dance with everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.